Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about the object in JavaScript. So basically, when you define an object in JavaScript, it is ultimately like an object in JavaScript, and also when you define the array or the function, it is ultimately an object. Okay, so the problem we'll be looking into in this video is the like cloning the object, how you can clone the object. Okay, so basically there are different ways to clone the object. So mainly we call it shallow or deep cloning. Okay, so we'll see the difference between the shallow and deep cloning, and I'll just discuss the practical scenarios. Okay, so let's see. And okay, so further I can just create a simple file. Let's say dot oops, cloning.js. Okay, so what you can do, we can just simply like create a simple object, right? So let's say we'll be modifying. So let's define it let, and then let's say person. Okay, so it can have name. So let's say my name. Okay, and age. Let's say 26, and marks. Oops. I can give like occupation is a, and then let's say the location or the city I live in. Let's say other. Okay. Okay. So we'll be doing later. Okay. So you see, this is the person object, right? So if I want to, like you will face some um, scenarios, like you'll have to copy the object, okay, in a new object. Okay. So here, so if I want to just copy the object, okay, so if you like use constant new person and then the person, okay. So if you want to just log the new person, run it, and I can see all the values, okay, all the properties, name, age, and occupation. So what it does when you just assign the same object, it actually refers the same object. So if I draw something here, let me draw something. Okay, suppose this is your object. Okay, so let's say this is person. Okay, so when you just copy with this uh assigning operator, okay, equal assign operator. Okay, so let's say this is your object, and I can denote like this. Okay, this is your person object. Okay, so when you like use another mm, as a new person, okay, so what it does, it actually refers the same object. Okay, so it is reference types. So it has nothing but the same object, but like two variables. Okay, so here, like if you want to, let's say I want to change the like new person dot name, let's say Tanjina. Okay, so now if I want to like see the new person, okay, now you see I can see Tanjina, right? So as I'm consoling the new person, I can see the Tanjina. So what if I want to console the this person? Okay, let's see. So now you see it's actually changing the original object, right? So this is the problem. So when you work with your object, it basically changes the what the original objects. Okay, so object is mutable. Okay, so object is mutable. So this is kind of problem in JavaScript. So we have to like clone in a way that should not like modify a original object. Okay, so now uh, to overcome this issue, we can use spread operator. Okay, we know we can use the spread operator. Okay, so here if you just use like the curly braces and then dot dot dot. Okay, we know this is a simple ES6 features. So save it and let's see. Let's see the output. Now you see, I can see Tanjina for the new person. Okay, so I can have a simple new string here. New person. All right, here so that you can discuss it. Person. Okay, save it, run it. Now you see, new person is Tanjina as I just changed the name. But here you see person is the same. Okay, so it has not effect in the original array. Okay, so this is called the shallow copy. Okay, shallow copy with this spread operator. Shallow copying. Okay, okay. So now when you use the spread operator, okay. So if you have the like, if you have another like property that has the nested properties. For example, if you have other, okay, or let's say attributes, let's say other, okay. So here you see this is kind of nested object. Okay, inside the object you have another object. Okay, so here if you if you have the like location, let's say location, let's say Dhaka, save it, and okay, location. So now if you just run it, okay, if you just run it, okay, you will see Tanjina is good, right? It's good. But if you just change the location of the new person, okay, let's say new person dot other, and then location, let's say Chiragang, okay, Chiragang. Okay, okay, now let's see what is the outcome. Okay, now you see it has a problem. So as we use the spade operator, right? Spade operator to copy the whole thing, okay, to copy the whole thing, and it did in the Tanjina, okay, in the Tanjina, right? And also you see for the person we have Pratik, but here there is a problem. You see, when I change the Chittagong, okay, this object, okay, so it did affect in this person objects too. You see, here we have the uh, location Chittagong, right? But this object is for the person, this one, right? Person. So here is the problem. So when you use the like spade operator, this is called shallow copying, and when you use the spade operator, it just copy like clone the top level objects. Okay, top level properties. Okay, not objects. Top level properties. Okay, so to overcome this issue, you have to use deep cloning. Okay, deep cloning. Okay, so what you can do, you can use deep cloning. Deep cloning. Okay, so how you can use this deep cloning? So you have to just use Let me copy, let's say const, what I can say, deep person, for example, deep person. Okay, deep person. So here, what you have to do, you have to use the syntax is JSON parse, okay, and then JSON stringify. So you have to stringify that object first and then parse it. Student, sorry, new person, uh, sorry, it would be person, right? This object, person. So here, okay, it's good. Now that if I try to console, console the deep person, let's see, deep person, I should get what? This similar properties, right? So let's save it and run it. Okay, now I can just comment out this line, run it again. Okay, now you see, okay, deep person, deep cloning, Chittagong. So what's the problem here? Okay, as I use the shallow copying, that's why it's changing. So let me save it. Okay, now you see it's cloning, okay, the similar properties, okay, after doing this. Okay, so what if I add like deep person dot other dot but location, and then let's say Kumilla, save it and try to run it. I should get Kumilla. Yep. Now you see, it's not affecting. Okay, to see the results, you have to like console the person also, right? Person. Okay, I should get. You see, this is for the person as it is the same, and then for the deep person, that means deep cloning, I'm getting the same person. Okay, so this is how like shallow copying and deep cloning works. Okay? So shallow cloning, not copying, cloning. Okay, so this is how shallow cloning and deep cloning works. Okay, so there is other way. We have some issues with this JSON parse and JSON stringify. We can avoid this way of cloning in a deep way. So we can use uh, uh, like modern features, which is structured clone. Okay, so let's say structured structured clone. And what you have to do, you have to use structured clone method. Okay, then just pass the person. Okay, now if I just change the object other dot location, let's say what uh Barisal. Okay, so I can console and move it here and console this one and change it by structured clone. Structured clone. Okay, let's see. So we are using another method. Okay, let's say structured clone cloning. Okay, so if I run it, I should structured clone. What's the issue before initialization? Okay, I did a mistake here. It should be, let's say, object. Okay. Okay. So run it again. Yep. So structure clone, I should get the first person. Okay. So you see, this is the structure clone. That means the cloned object, and then this is the original one. Okay. So this is how we can copy your object. Okay. So if I recap, okay, so this is our simple object, and we want to clone it. Okay. We sometimes we need to clone to like copy in our like doing when you want to do any kind of project, we need that kind of functionalities, right? So that we want to clone it. So the problem with this spade operator is you can actually copy the property, like the top level properties, okay, not the nested. Okay, there is the problem of shallow cloning. That means with the nested object. Okay, but you could copy with like nested object, something like this, something like this way you can copy, but we have to like we can use other ways as it is simple, right? So there is the drawbacks of shallow cloning. Now we have to follow the deep cloning. Okay, we can use this way, JSON parse and then JSON stringify, and then you can just pass the person object, and then you can clone it simply. Okay, so it is like these two separate object is separated. Okay, so that means this is your person object. Okay, and this is your what, the deep person. Okay, and then this is your what, structured object. Okay, so they are kind of dereference. Okay, they are three distinct objects. Okay, they are not the same. They hold the same value, same properties, but they are not same. Okay, so this is the purpose of cloning the object in JavaScript. So you can use any way depending on your needs. Okay, I hope you understood how things work. What are the methods of cloning the objects? Thank you guys.